Good morning, everybody, and happy Vlogust day 26. It is the day after the big birthday, and I'm feeling a little rough this morning. We had a great day, a great time. If you guys didn't see that vlog, you might want to go back and take a look at it. But all the excitement and, of course, that big old sugary cheesecake definitely has played a number on me. At any rate, we are up and at 'em this morning and not even sure what all today will bring. But if you want to find out along with us, come on along. All right, super excited. Got another package in the mail. Fixing to open this up and show you guys a friend mail. This comes to me from Sweet Ashley, Ashley Hobbs. Definitely make sure that you guys check her channel out. I'll have it linked for you down below. But Ashley, thank you so much, and I'm excited to see what's in here. All right, you guys, so while I was doing some work around the house today, I thought I wanted to go ahead and try on these two new lip colors. This one on this side is the turquoise frost from MAC, more like a teal frost anyway, and this one here is that teal lipstick. It is an Estee Lauder, but it is a new sub name. Babe, what's the name of that? Estee Edit, supposed to be for the younger generation. Loving this. I'll have to write the two formal names for you down below because I can't remember right now, but yes, I cannot wait to do a look with these. And how about this with the frost over top of this one? Woo, I am in love. All right, so I think what I'm going to do today, you guys, is go through my quote-unquote closet. You guys know it is out here in the living room because of the situation in that bedroom. So I'm going to go through, I think, again, I've already gone through it twice recently to get rid of things that I just know I didn't wear. A lot of this stuff, look, my lips are still stained teal. Anyway, a lot of this stuff I have kept from whenever I was smaller in size. And you know how it is, ladies, when we think we're going to lose weight again, we like to hold on to all of our favorite clothes in those smaller sizes. A, for incentive, and B, so that when we lose the weight, we'll already have clothes so we don't have to go buy some more. But I just don't know how long it's going to take. And some of these I've been holding on to a little while now, and they're pretty much out of style anyway. As I suspected, not really a lot, probably about, I don't know, maybe about 10 or 15 items. These jackets here are actually very nice dressy jackets, and I've been holding on to these because I love to preach and stuff like this, but I just don't see myself getting down that small anytime soon, so someone else can probably make good use of those. So it is time to say goodbye. As I was straightening up around here, I came upon this little scene and thought you guys might get a kick out of it. What a mess this pile is, you guys. Y'all know how much I love lipstick. By far my favorite cosmetic item. This little bag that I have right here is one that I carry with me every time we leave the house, wherever we're going, whether it's to church, out shopping, whatever. I always carry this little cosmetics bag with me for touch-ups like powder or mascara, and of course my lipstick. So recently, when we were getting ready to go off for the day, I needed a little bit more room in there for some current products and had to dump some stuff out. This is the lippy products that I had inside, but that's not even including everything that's still in here. So let's open this up and take a look. Look at all the lippies is still in there. So as I was sitting here thinking, okay, I need to go get these all put up, I thought I would take just a minute to show you guys my lipstick collection. I actually showed it not too awful long ago on the channel whenever I was kind of reorganizing everything, but I have no idea what that video was called or even how to link you there, but I have added to it since then, you guys. So if you want to see all that mess, just come on with me to the bedroom. I was asked recently how I store all my lip products, because when I was hauling all the stuff from Fergie, doing all those swatches for you when we were finding them at the Dollar Tree, somebody said, where in the world are you keeping all that? So I'm gonna show you what is really a disaster right now. It's an organized mess, if that makes sense. It is dusty and dirty because you know we're under reconstruction. Even tonight, my husband is down there in that bathroom sanding away, trying to get that finished, and until all of that's done, you just can't keep all the dust at bay. But I'll show you the temporary system, because y'all know we're still not in our bedroom, still not back to using my vanity full time, so I just kind of have it all stuffed in here. So let's just take a look. So here is the temporary little setup that I have in this temporary room we're using. See there, you can even see there's no paint on these walls, so it is totally temporary. But one of the areas where I keep, this is where all the Fergie products are. Of course, they're getting to be a little bit too many that I can't get these last couple down in there, so gonna have to work on rearranging this. But this is just a little container. You guys see that little lid? This is a container that was my grandmother's. Most of you know that she passed away last year. And so I took this container that she had. She used it in her kitchen for her coffee. So I cleaned it out real good. I embellished it up with some of the turquoise glitter ribbon and of course some of those little jewels. Decorated it up a bit, and right now this is where I'm keeping those Fergie products. You will also notice, let's see, right over in here, this is just a little glass container that I found at the Dollar Tree, and that has a bunch of different lip products in it that are kind of more like fat lippy pencils. Not necessarily by brand, just by design, really. Then I have my lip pencils in another little glass jar, and I can't get over there right now because of the way this chair is, but it's another one of those glass jars from the Dollar Tree that I have stuffed with some lip pencils. Then I have this acrylic frame here that holds, there's the lipstick pouches there, and then it has some bigger compartments in the back. But this is where I keep some of my LA Girls that I have in the tube. Of course, my CoverGirl Outlast. Absolutely love these lip products in here. I also have my MACs in here. There's a couple more that are in that stash out there in that little bag. And I have this one that was the free... Nope, this one was the one that I got for Christmas from my daughter. Love that one. I have in here the L'Oreal Extraordinaires. Absolutely love these products, and I love the packaging. So pretty. So I leave those up there as well because they are so pretty. And then the two lip pencils that I reach for most often as I'm sitting here getting ready. So that's a little bit of the overflow. Now for the main part where my lipsticks are. I found this little 4-drawer organizer at Big Lots, and of course it does match the new room. So temporarily, till I can get in that vanity, this is where my lip products reside. Inside down in here, let's see if you can see, this actually goes with that one. I have these little containers from the Dollar Tree, and I have one set in here for each color family. This is also from the Dollar Tree. This is one of the long ones. I have 2 of those in there. Down in there is a little baggies where I have housed together certain glosses with lipsticks and lip pencils that kind of go together as a set. Then I have all the glosses in here, a ton of them, and then all the rest of these are divided by color families, not by brands. I know some people do it by brand, and that would be a fun and easy thing to do maybe eventually, but for me right now, I do it by colors. So that way, if I know I'm wanting to wear, say, something in the orange and coral family, then I can pull out my little orange stash and choose from that. So right now, that's where they're all housed, between this compartment over here. And then of course that little zebra bag that I have out there that has a good stash in that as well. And you've seen there's probably about 30 of them on that table that I've got to put away tonight, put them in their proper places. At last count, when I did the video for you guys about my makeup collection, there was about 250 at that point, and I'm probably, well, that was before even all the new Fergie ones. So with all the new Fergie ones and then the birthday stuff that I have received, there's definitely over 300 now. How many over 300, I don't know. And I know that seems excessive. The Fergie ones, of course, were bought and purchased because of doing swatches for you guys and the channel. And then everybody just knows how much I love lip products. So whenever it comes to a special occasion, event, or holiday, that's what people like to get me. And believe it or not, I absolutely use all of these. I don't always wear makeup around the house. You guys obviously have seen that throughout Vlogust. But if I'm running out to the store, I will very often at least just throw on mascara and the lipstick. So I definitely use them and I love them. I love every one of them. So anyway, I thought I'd give you a sneak peek into that since I was out there messing around with the other stash. It appears that Dollar General is having an awesome closeout clearance. The kids were up there earlier today and some of their stuff that's already clearance down has an additional 70% off. So it is about 8:45, just a few minutes before they close, about an hour and 15 minutes before they close. So we are heading out to Dollar General, and yes, I'm going just like this, because girl, there ain't no shame in this game. We did great. Oh my goodness, especially if you have little ones. Look at all these toys and things we found. I'll be doing a haul to show you guys the prices for sure, but look at this. Rolls and rolls of duct tape for 45 cents. I believe these rang up right at $1. These are the bigger, thicker ones. A lot more on these rolls than what you even get at the Dollar Tree. I think these are regularly like, I don't know, almost $4. But I'll definitely do a haul on this stuff and show you guys what all we found. Is a super great time to get to your Dollar General because I'm pretty sure this is all Dollar Generals right now. Most of their items were already marked on a 70% clearance, and then you get additional 70% off of that. But then there are other things that are only like 25% off. Some things were only marked like 50 cents off of the regular price, then the 70% off. So not quite as great of a deal when they go to the 90%, but still a great time to go ahead and get a jump start. And for those of you who wonder, because I know this question has already come up, yes, when we buy all these toys and stuff for our children's church program, our church does reimburse us for that. They pay for that out of our children's fund. So it's not money coming out of our pocket that we have to spend on stuff for the church. They do pay us back. And so when we come across really great deals like this, or things that I can combine with store coupons and all, we always go ahead and pick it up because it saves our church a ton of money and it makes our children's program the best it can be for an inexpensive fee, and we just feel like that's being a good steward of what God has entrusted to us. So to answer the questions, yes, we do get a reimbursement for that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for tonight and say goodnight to all of you, and I will see you again tomorrow.